Well, here we go. After a long wait, we've been able to get a lot of our father's memorabilia from World War Two, all mounted up on display and preserved for forever. And they've come up an absolute treat. We'll just go through what we've got here. So there's three different frames that we've done. There's two on this side, and I've got the other one I'll show you in a minute on the other side. And the first one's is a combination of different things. Firstly, what we've got up the top here is his paybook, which, as you can see there, he's getting about £3 a week while he's in training. So that's around September. That's £3 a fortnight there. Yeah, wow. Anyway, um, that's an interesting thing. It's all signed off there. So then we go on down further down here, which is his a collection of medals, which are all participation ones. So I think the first one there's the Pacific Star, and the next one's the Pacific Medal, and the other two are, I'm not too sure what they are now. I forget now. Anyway, but they're both participations medals. His watch there that he's got there is an American one. He actually swapped his issue watch to an American guy and got that one. That's a bit of a collector's item, the watch now. And then we've got there, that's his Lucky Penny, 1944 Lucky Penny. He must have kept with him. His RAAF, that pewter brooch there is a brooch that he actually gave Mum. That's to say that your man's in the Air Force. That's his discharge papers. 12th of the 2nd, 46. As you can see, 2 years and 7 months. He wasn't in for a long time. He had tried a couple of times to get in, was unsuccessful because his job working at Fisherman's Bend was a job that would be better served there, but eventually got his way. That's him after he's got his wings and graduated with Mum there. So that's the first one. And the second one here is all his flying gear. His flying cap, which if you hit your head, it wouldn't give you much protection. His goggles there. Chris from N2 Frames done a magnificent job putting these together. Mask. That's his goggles, the different filters in there. In that little satchel, there's all the different filters you can have, different colours for the goggles. That's the old boy in front of his plane, his Kitty Hawk. This is his flight log here. Let's have a bit of a read there. So that's a bit of an idea of where he went and what he did on each day. Hours, 16 hours. On this side here's a flight description of what they did. So it's flight time. You can see target obscured, low cloud there. Lou Turner went down into the sea. It's one of the pilots. Next one here. Strike cancel the weather on the Strath. You can see Doug Valentine and Sammy Hall collided in the clouds. Went back looking for him. And of course, down there, it's the last day of the war. Let's go home. It's an interesting one. The history there. This one here is a bit bigger, a lot bigger. It's come up great. The map there is actually a silk scarf that he wore around his neck when he was flying. So if he went down or got shot down or whatever, he would be able to work out and fly his way home. So Tarakan there, that's where the base, where his air base was. It's in Borneo, obviously. Sandakan. It's a bad history there for the people from Wagga. It's a death march. Once they knew they're coming, they had a death march from Sandakan. This picture here is a picture of the guys, the flight doing the course. It's Dad seconded from the left on the front row. And second from the left on the top row, Ian Charwood, who remained a friend for years and pretty useless information, became a very good friend of Linda's dad as well. Ian Charwood had the nursery in Main Street, in Barclay Street in Mornington. And that's there is a pamphlets that they sent out. So it's almost like a newsletter. After the war was finished, they were letting everybody know in Indonesian. So it's just letting everybody know what's happening with the countries around the area as far as in your Google, you can get to Google and retranslate that. So yeah, that's a big one. That's come up really good though. The scarf's been a bit of a good. Seen better times. You can see it's starting to perish a bit there. That's why it was getting important to try and save these. Make sure we got them all together. They were all in bits and bobs. I think Naomi had a bit of those at one stage. The books were, Milton I think had that. I think we thought the medals were lost, but Milton had them. Mum kept thinking that she had given them to Naomi and she'd actually given them to Milton, and Milton had them up there. So yeah, very good. They've come up well. As I say, Chris from N2 Frames has done a magnificent job in mounting these all. They look very, very, very good. Okay.